Hello everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about OOPS ALV. How can we display the data by using normal ALV and OOPS ALV we have discussed. And in today's class, we will discuss about interactive OOPS ALV. Nothing but if you double click on any record, then it should go to any another screen. It will display some more information in the second screen. Okay, so let me open the yesterday's program. Okay, so jet test customer information. This is normal ALV, and this is groups ALV. I will copy to another program here. Okay, click on change button, and here double two is the screen and the physical layout. Okay, fine. This is fine. Click on back button. And now click on execute button. Here I'm taking something 2000 is the customer number. Click on execute button. So it is showing the data like this. Okay, now if I double click on this customer number, now I want to display some sales order information related to this customer. So that is the requirement. So the back button functionality is not working here. Okay, why it is not working? Let me check. C38. Click on change button. Okay, and here call screen is there. Okay, now double click on this double two screen here and go to the PVO, and here set PF status, something PF. I have given the name, double click on it. Click on back is there, fine, activated. It is activated, and now we need to implement the logic for the back button functionality. So for that one, we will go for PAI. Double click on PAI, back is there, activate. So I will do one thing. So click on back button. So display object list here, the program, right click on the program, activate. So everything will activate at the time. Now execute this program once again. So the customer number 2000, click on execute button. Now the back button came here. If I click on back button, it's working fine now. Now, if we double click, okay, we are double clicking on the customer number, then it should go to the next screen. Okay, so before that one, I will open one more session here. So just open. How can we display the data? By using set table purpose display method. That method is available in which class? CLGUI ALV grid, right? Just open the class here. CLGUI ALV grid. Open it. And we can see something events here. Method is okay. We can see that one set table purpose display method is there. By using that method, we can display the data. That is okay, fine. But some events also are there in the same class. So click on events button here. Now we are double clicking on the record, right? So the event is double click. Check for double click event that is available or not here. See, the double click is event is available. This is an events tab, and the double click is available here. right? Now I want to get to know the parameters for this one, the input parameters like that. Some parameters will be there, right? So click on this button and click on parameters here. Now we can see the parameters are coming like this: e underscore row and e underscore column and e underscore row number. So what type of data it will contain? Okay, we will see the debugging level. And we can see if we double click on this associated type, then we can see some field names. Okay, some row type and index. So on which record we are double clicking, that index number, that line number will contain this field. Okay, and coming to the next one, e underscore column, and here we can see something field name. Okay, on which record we are double clicking, we are clicking on the customer number or customer name or city. On which column we are clicking, that name will contain this field name. Okay, now coming to the next one. So it is containing something row ID, sub row ID. This is not required for us as of now. Okay, so we will consider first two variables, two parameters, e underscore row and e underscore column, these two things. Fine. Now what I will do, I will come to the program here. Okay, now um, the event is available. Okay, event double click is available, but event handling method. Okay, we need to uh, uh, take one class, and in that class we need to maintain one method. That method should be event handler method. Okay, this event, the double click event, should handle that method. So we already discussed about events in the previous classes. Okay, how can we handle the events? Okay, please go through that video. You can understand it easily. Now, directly I'm coming to the program. Okay, and here I am not creating any global class in AC24 transaction. I am not creating class and event handler method. I am not maintaining in the class. So I am creating the local class. Okay, in this program only, I am creating one local class. So in that class, I will maintain the event handler method. Okay, now before startup selection, I am declaring something class LCL local class. Okay, local class, and this local class will contain something sales order information. So LCL SO is a definition part and end class. Class LCL SO implementation and end class. Okay, now we need to maintain which visibility section it is. This is the public section or protected section, private section. So the visibility section we need to maintain. Under that one, I will maintain the methods. Okay, and the OOPS concepts I have discussed about the local class in the starting of in the second or third classes, I think. Okay, so maximum I have focused on global classes only, but in one or two classes, I have explained about local class also. Please refer those videos for local class creation. And here, the public section I'm maintaining. So under the public section, I want to maintain some methods here. Okay, methods. So now I want to declare the method for event handling, right? So for that one, event handling method for S4. Okay, so the customer number, we are double clicking on the customer number, then the sales order information is coming. Or fine, I will go to SO only, EHM event handler method for naming standards. Okay, otherwise, a few companies will maintain the naming convention like handle underscore something method name like that. Okay, because this is the event handler method. Find method name. Okay, for event. So for which event we are declaring this method? For double click event, right? So go to the class here, copy the event name here, double click is the method, sorry, event, and paste it here. Okay, method ehmso. This method is for event double click and off. So from which class we are considering this double click event? Okay, the class name also we need to maintain, right? So for that one, I am copying the class name also, and I will maintain it here. Okay, the method is ehmso, event handler method so, and this is for event double click, and the double click event is available in the cl underscore GUI underscore ALV grid. Okay, and this event is containing something parameters, right? So click on the parameters, and here e underscore row, e underscore column, we need to consider here, and e row number. So in this one, not required to consider as of now. In this situation, not required to consider this thing. We need to consider these two things. Here row number will come, and here column name will come. So e underscore row, e underscore column, we need to import here. Okay, importing, and e, and I have clicked on control plus space button. Automatically it is showing the parameters here, e underscore row and e underscore column. Okay, this is fine. If you are declaring a normal method, then so so for so, and importing e underscore row, something e underscore column. So in this way we will declare, right? But this is not the normal method. This method will handle the event. So we need to maintain, we need to declare in this way only. This is a standard code only. Method name. For which event we are declaring this event, that event name, and in which class it is available, the class name, and the event is containing something parameters or not. If it is containing something parameter, then we have to maintain that one, the importing parameter. Now let me implement this one. Okay, now implement this one. Right, method ehm underscore so and end method. And here just I will maintain something message. Okay, message. Double click event triggered. Okay. Now what I'm doing, just I want to display some message. If I double click on something customer number, then I want to display some message. Okay. So if it is triggered successfully, then we will write the logic for displaying the data of sales order. Okay. Now class is okay, definition is okay, and the implementation is also okay. But how can we call this method? This is the instance class methods only. Sorry, instance method. So how can we call the instance method? By using the object or by using the instance, right? So for that one, I will declare an object data obj underscore so, type ref2. That class name is this one. So copy this one and paste it here. So it will show something error because the class is in the 17th line, but I'm declaring that I'm declaring this object in the 14th line, right? So let me check it, how it will system consider LCL SO is unknown. Okay, because I'm declaring the object in the 14th line for the class LCL SO, but the class definition is available in the 17th line. So it is coming like this. So deferred will not work here. What I will do, I will cut it here and I will paste after the class implementation. Okay, otherwise I will cut it here. Okay, after startup selection, I will paste it here and create object LCL underscore SO. This is fine, right? Now check it here. Check it here. Fine, there is no issue now. What I will do? Fine. Now, whenever we are displaying the data, okay, at that time we need to register the event. Okay, where we are calling that I mean set table purpose display. By using that method only we are displaying the data, right? So before calling that method, we need to register the event here. So double click on the double two screen, and here PBO. In this PBO, here I am displaying the data. Okay, set table purpose display, right? Now before calling the set table purpose display method, we need to register the event. Okay, double click event, we need to register here. Okay, otherwise the double click event will not work. So this is a mandatory thing. So in the last class also we have discussed about the events. At the time I have taken that some global class event, and so if you want to use that event, and I have created some event handler method, and whenever we are displaying the data, before that one I have registered that one, right? The same way here also we need to register that event, double click event. So for that one, it's set handler. Okay, set handler. So the method, the event handler method is calling to which object? The obj underscore so. Okay, obj underscore so. By using this object only, that method will trigger, right? So just copy this one and here. So before calling the set table purpose display, I'm registering the event here. So so and the method name. Okay, event handler method name ehm underscore so. Okay, set handler method name for, let me check the syntax here. So what I'm doing, so before calling the set table purpose display, I am registering the event here. Okay, registering the event. That event is handling through one method. That method is ehm underscore so. Okay, so by using which object it will trigger here, it will call here by using the obj underscore so. By using this object, the method will trigger. Okay, so set handler obj so ehm so. Okay, we are triggering this method. Okay, for which object here? Okay, for obj grid. What is this obj grid? So by using, this is the object of CLGUI ALB grid. Okay, by using this object only, we are calling the method set table purpose display, right? So by using this object obj grid only, we are displaying the data, right? We need to link it here. We need to register here for this object obj grid, because by using this object only the data is displaying. Okay, so don't get confused here. So how can we write this one? Okay, so first of all, so I'm repeating multiple times because a lot of tries will get confused here. So how to write, what to write, why we have to maintain this one only like that. Okay, So first of all, I'm displaying something data by using the OBJ grid set table for first display method. Okay, this is the object, right? So before that one, if I double click on any record, then one more screen will come, right? So for that one, we need to register some events. Okay, one event handler method I have created, I have defined in one class, in one local class, and I have implemented that one. Okay, now if I double click on that one, then that method, that event handler method should trigger here. So for that one, we need to uh, uh, register the event here. Okay, how to register? So set handler. Okay, set handler. That method name is event handler method. So this is the method, right? By using which object it will call here? The object is obj underscore so. Okay, by using obj underscore so, this ehm so method will trigger. Okay, fine. This will trigger, that is okay, fine. But when it will trigger? Okay, so after double clicking, the data will display. Okay, after that one we will double click, at that time it will trigger, right? But how the data is displaying here, the main data is displaying here, how it is displaying? So by using which object it is displaying? The object name is obj grid. Okay, by using obj grid. So for that object, for that object, the data displaying, right? So from which object it is displaying, that object name we have to maintain here. Save it, check it, activate it. Okay, who are working on the first time, please listen it carefully. If you are not understanding, please listen this one 2-3 times. Okay, then you can understand this one. If you are not understanding, please let me know. I will help out you. Okay, now activate it, execute this program. So this is the 2000, click on execute button, the data is coming like this. And now double click on this 2000. Double click event triggered means it is working fine. The double click event is working fine now. Now what I will do? So here the class implementation is available. So in this class, I'm just maintaining the message, right? So instead of this message, I want to display something sales information, right? So for this one, what I will do? Select BBLN Punar from BBAK into table at the date data of LT underscore BBAK. Okay, where Punar is equal to, I will let you know this one. Okay, so how can we get to know this one? On which field we are double clicking like that. Okay, because here E underscore row and E underscore column, we are importing 2 columns here, right? So by using those things, we can do it here. Okay, so by using let me come back to the E underscore row, E underscore column. 2 parameters are there, and double click on this E underscore column here. So here it is containing something field name, right? Fine. By using this one, we can get to know we are double clicking on the customer number like that. So here I will take one condition. If E underscore column hyphen field name is equal to, okay, if we are double clicking on the customer, then only I want to fetch the sales information. If you are double clicking on something, customer name, then it should not trigger. Or if you are double clicking on something, city name, then it should not trigger. Okay, so if you are double clicking on the customer name, then it should trigger here on the value. Okay, the value also we need to maintain here. The value will not come here directly. So what is, how can we find out? Here row number is coming. Okay, the index number is coming, the row number on which record we are double clicking, that row number, that index number we can get, right? So at that time, so how can we write the logic here? Okay, the internal table name is LTVBAQ. Sorry, LTKNA1, right? So where is this one? We can see this one here, LTKNA1. The data is coming here. So what I will do here, a read table LTKNA1 into LSKNA1 index. Okay, because we know the index number, the row number on which record we are double clicking, that line number we know. So for that reason, I'm reading that record here. Okay, index e underscore row hyphen index. Okay, so on which record we are double clicking, the row number, the row, total row we fetch into one work area LSKNA1, right? No, by using that ls underscore kna1 hyphen punar, we can fetch the sales information. Okay, so first of all, I am checking, we are double clicking on the customer number or we are clicking on some any another record like that. So if you are double clicking on the customer number, then only it will go inside. Okay, now I know the row number. Okay, on which record, on which line number we are double clicking, that line number will come into e underscore row hyphen index. Okay, it will contain the line number. So by using that line number, I'm reading the data from the internal table. Okay, the data came into the work area ls underscore kna1. Okay, now by using this kna1, ls underscore kna1, I'm fetching the data into internal table LTDB. Okay, fine. Now, if I check this one, it will throw some errors. LT-Kenya1 is unknown. LS-Kenya1 is unknown. Okay, so why it is showing like this? Because LT-Kenya1, the LT-Kenya1, I'm using the inline declarations. Okay, inline declaration. So if we are working on inline declaration, then that internal table will consider up to that uh, form and end form, or module and end module. Okay, so here module is there, right? So in between of this module and end module, this will work. Outside of this end module, it will not work. Okay, so to avoid that one, I will go for global declarations. Okay, here I will declare something types begin of ty underscore kna1 kunar type kunar name1 type name1 ORT01 type ORT01 and end of ty underscore kna1. Okay, by using this one, I will declare the internal table and work area data lt underscore kna1 type table of data ls kna1 type ty underscore kna1. Okay, this is the declaration part. Now I will come here. The inline declarations of the KNA1 table, I will remove it here because I already declared. Globally, I have declared, so not required of this one. This commas also not required. And here at the date symbol also not required. Now let me check it here. Okay, so here ls underscore KNA1. If new SQL find, your at the date symbol should come. Click on check button. Now there is no issue. Okay. Now what I will do, I will loop the data here. Loop at lt underscore vbak into data of ls underscore vbak. I did not declare the ls underscore lsvbak, ltvbak. I did not declare. At runtime only it will declare by using the inline declarations. Right? End loop. And here ls vbak hyphen vbeln ls vbak hyphen funr, and this is the right statement. Now check it here and activate it here. Now I will keep the breakpoint here. Click on execute button. So the customer number something 2000. Click on execute button. And now if I double click on this customer number 2000, it will go to the debugging screen. Okay. Now the event handler method triggered here. On e underscore column hyphen field name. If you see here the customer number, we are double clicking on the customer number. And on which line we are double clicking, and we are clicking on the first row only. Okay, the line number 1. So click on F5 button, and here also click on F5 button. Now we can see something data in LSVBAK. Sorry. In ls underscore KNA1. Okay, the customer number is coming here. So by using the customer number, I'm fetching the data and I'm passing the data into LTVBAK, and it is containing 4 records. Okay, thus the customer number 2000 is containing 4 sales orders. Now I'm looping the data and I'm displaying the data. Okay, but the data is not coming here, right? Let me execute it here. So one more time, 2000 is the customer number. Click on execute. Double click on this one. So the VBELN is coming here and the customer number also is coming here, looping the data. Fine, click on execute button here, but the data is not displaying. Okay, that is fine, no issue, because we are displaying the data in the screen wise. Okay, by using some module pull screen wise, the data is displaying here. But here what I'm doing, by using the normal write statement, I'm displaying the data. Okay, but we should not do like that. We need to display the data in the screen wise. Okay, so for that one, what we will do? So this type of things not required here. Save and activate it. It's activated. Okay, now what I will do? So if we are double clicking on the customer number, okay, if I'm double clicking on the customer number, then I will call one more screen here. Okay, I will call one more screen. Call screen. Okay, 2223. Okay, previously I was calling 2222. Now 2223. This is the different screen. Okay, now what I will do, I will create a screen here because previously I have created 2222 screen for the main data customer information. In the same way, I will create one more screen for sales order information also. So just create the screen double two two three here. Click on S, and this is for main screen for SO information, sales order information. Save it and click on layout button here, and same previously how we have done in the same way here also we have to do. Okay, and here I'm taking something custom control. See, I am taking the custom control in this page, this much of width and length here. That's it, right? So this is the custom control and SO. CC underscore SO I'm giving here. Okay, custom control, and this is for SO. And fine. Now click on back button, flow logic. Okay, so now we need to display the data, the sales order information. How it is displaying? In the first screen, the data is coming, of customer information is coming. After that one, I'm double clicking on something record. Okay, so at that time, by default, the sales order information should come here. Okay, the second screen not yet started. It should display now only. Okay, so the first event, okay, before displaying the screen, the PBO event will trigger. Okay, before displaying the screen, the PBO event will trigger. So we need to write the logic in the PBO. Double click here. Okay, I just pasted it. Okay, I just pasted it here. Okay, save it. So 1 minute, what I'm doing here, I will let you know. So here, something like this. Now save it, check it, activate it. Okay, this is okay, fine. This is okay, fine. So if you want to display the first screen, okay, first screen, main screen, then what we are doing? So first of all, we have created one screen double two. So in that one, we have created one custom control. Okay, and after that one, we have linked the custom control to custom container, and the custom container linked to CLGUI ALV grid. So one by one, interlinked with each one, right? And here also, I have created one screen double two two three, and after that one, inside that screen, I have created one custom control. The custom control name is CC underscore SO. Now I need to link this custom control CC underscore SO to one custom container, CLGUI custom container class, right? So for that one, we need to declare one object. Okay, this is a different screen. So we need to declare one more object here. Data, OBJ, and this is for custom container. Okay, and for SO, custom container SO, type ref2 CLGUI custom container. Okay, and one more thing also, this custom container should link to CLGUI ALV grid. For that one also we need to link. So for that one, I'm declaring one more object, obj underscore, and this is for obj grid SO. Type ref2 CLGUI ALV grid. The objects I have declared here, right? Now what will happen? If I'm double clicking on something record, then I'm calling one screen here. Okay, I'm calling one screen here. So just go here in the PBO, okay, we need to create the object of the custom container and ALV grid. For those two things, we need to create the object, and it is nothing but we are linking the custom control to custom container and custom container to ALV grid. Okay, now click on pattern here, click on object, ABAP objects pattern, click on enter button, and I'm creating something object here. The object name is OBJ custom container SO. Okay, and the class name is CLGUI custom container. Right? And here we need to maintain the custom control name for the second screen. So click on back button, and here click on element list here. So CC underscore SO, or click on layout button, double click on this one. So custom control name is CC underscore SO. So this name we have to link to the custom control class, right? So here I'm maintaining that name here, CC underscore SO. Custom control I'm linking to custom container. Now I need to link this custom container to ALV grid. So for that one, I will create the object here. Okay, ABAP objects pattern, click on enter button. OBJ grid SO, CLGUI ALV grid, click on enter button. Now I need to link these two things, custom container and ALV grid. So whatever the object is there, I'm passing the object here. Okay, so this is the mandatory thing. Don't forget about this one. Okay, so this is the mandatory thing. Fine. After that one, I'm fetching something data like this, BBELN Kunar from BBAK, and by using the LSKN1 Kunar. Okay, now I want to display the data. Okay, I want to display the data. How can you display the data? By using the object of which class? CLGUI ALV grid, right? So the object is this one, OBJ grid SO. This is the object. Call method, the object name, set table, purpose display. Okay, and it is coming this many of importing, exporting parameters, changing parameters like that. Okay, and now field catalog. Here, IT underscore out tab. This is the internal table. Which internal table is containing the data? LT underscore BBAK. And the field catalog. Field catalog, I did not declare and I did not pass the data, right? Now, I will declare it here. Data. LT. Actually, we should declare these all things in the starting only. Let me come here only. Then. Data LTFCAT underscore S4. Okay, and type LBC underscore T underscore FCAT. Yesterday we have discussed about this one, so I'm not going in depthly for this one. Okay, LBC S underscore FCAT, or by using the internal table name, whatever, we can declare it here. Okay, so internal table name LTFCAT S4, field catalog S4, right? Now I will pass the data into that internal table. Okay, so ls fcat so hyphen field name. is equal to VBELN. LS FCAT SO hyphen column position is equal to 1. LS FCAT SO hyphen call text is equal to SO number. Append LS FCAT to okay. Now I will maintain the second record also. This is for customer number Kuna. Okay, now I will pass this internal table, field catalog internal table to the method. Fine, now save it, check it. It is showing something error. Okay, so what is the problem here? The dot is not available. Dot I kept now. Now check it. There is no issue. Activate it. It is activated, right? Now I will keep the breakpoint here. Click on execute button. Now the customer number is 2000. Click on execute button and double click on this 2000. The event handler method will trigger here. Okay. So now I'm checking on which field where I'm double clicking. If I'm double clicking on the customer number, then only I want to go inside. So I'm double clicking on the customer, the field name Kunar came here. Click on F5 button and I'm reading the data from that internal table LT KNA1 into LS KNA1. Okay, the LS KNA1 is containing the customer number, name, and city. The 2000 is the customer number. We are double clicking on this record only. Now I'm calling the screen here. Okay, call screen 2223 is there. So it will go inside of the screen, and where it will go. So first of all, it will call the PBO event, process before output. So that event will trigger for the first time. So click on F5 button. So it is the cursor is coming to the PBO, process before output. Okay, the module is there. Click on F5 button. It will go inside of this module here. And here I'm creating something object that is okay, fine for custom control. Okay, and after that one, creating the object for ALV grid, and after that one, I'm fetching something data and I'm passing into an internal table LTVBAK. It is containing 4 records here. And now I'm filling the field catalog. Okay, filling the field catalog. Click on execute button. Now the data is coming here. See, the screen is coming this much only because I have maintained the custom control. The module pull screen, 2223 screen, I have maintained this much only. Okay, that is why the screen is coming like this. If we expand that one, so it will increase. So let me click on back button. The back button functionality is not working because this is the second screen. For first screen, we have maintained the back button functionality, but for the second screen, we did not maintain the back button functionality. So let me come back here. I'm taking a screenshot like this. Fine. And now come back here, slash and SE38. So once again, click on change button. And here, so the class implementation is there. And in the class implementation, 2223 class, this screen is calling here. And now the PBO, So we need to enable the back button functionality, right? pf underscore so, activate it, double click on this pf underscore so. So we can give any name here. Okay, and here expand the function keys, and here back button functionality, back is there, save and activate it. So we can enable remaining things also. Okay, we can enable remaining things also, but as of now I'm just maintaining the back button only. Fine. Okay, if I click on back button, then PAI event will trigger because the screen is displayed. Okay, the second screen is displayed. After displaying the screen, if you are clicking on any button or if you are doing something, then PAI event will trigger, right? And here for the PAI, if psi ucom is equal to back, leave to screen 0. Okay, so previously I have taken leave program like that because that is the first screen, but this is the second screen. So if you are in the second screen, okay, second screen came, if you click on back button, then you should go to the first screen. Okay, so for that reason I'm maintaining here leave to screen 0. So if leave program means, so currently we are in the second screen. If you click on back button, total program will terminate. So it will come to the program AC38 screen. Okay, but I don't want like that. I want to go to the previous screen. So leave to screen 0, we have to maintain. Activate it here. This is activated. Now, coming to the layout here, the layout, so we are designing something custom control here, right? So this custom control, I will minimize this one now. Okay, now click on flow logic and activate it. Click on back button. I have decreased the custom control screen. Okay, now click on this symbol, display object list, and double click on the program name. Now right click on it and activate it. If anything is not activated, everything will activate at a time. Now I will come back to the I will execute the program here. You can execute something. 2000 is the customer number. So click on execute button. And now double clicking on this double clicking on this 2000 screen. Now we can see the size is decreased here. Okay, the window size is decreased here because I have decreased the size of the custom control in the screen. Okay, previously it was coming like this. See how much width is coming here. Okay, but now how it is coming? So this much only because I have decreased the size. It will depend on the custom control, how much space you are maintaining in the custom control. That in that space only the data will display. If it is containing some hundreds of records here, then automatically the screen will be this much only, and the scroll bar will come. Okay, the vertical scroll bar will come here. Automatically it will come here. Okay, so in this way, we have to work on event. This is simple one only, double click event. Okay, we have a lot of events here. So click on the back button. This is the CLGUI grid class. Okay, CLGUI ALV grid class, and here events tab, and you can see here it is containing a lot of records, lot of events here. We can use any event, something top of page, print end of list, print end of page. Okay, so these all things we can use anything here. Okay, and coming to the normal ALV, it is not containing this many of events. Okay, coming to the oops ALV, it is containing a lot of events. Fine. In the next class, we will discuss about something more events. Now double click event. In coming classes, we will discuss some other events also. Okay, so see, we cannot discuss each and every event here. Okay, we cannot discuss, that is not possible. So we will discuss a few events. So after that one, so how, so I mean, our intention is, how can we apply this event? How can we write this event? Okay, so up to that one, you have to understand. And after that one, based on your requirement, in the real time, we will not get the requirement on double click event only. Okay, the customer will ask, like, I will click single click only. At the time also, I want to display the data. Second screen, I want to display. That is the user requirement by using single click. Or they will right click on the mouse. Okay, at the time also, they want to display something second screen. So that is depend on the customer requirement. Okay, so if you know this one, how can we apply the event? Okay, how can we write the logic for the event? Okay, where we have to apply and where we have, I mean, in the class, how can we declare the event handler method? How can we uh, uh, call the methods here? Okay, if you know these things, then you can easily write the logic for other events also. Okay, just I'm showing you one way. So how can we apply the events? But in real time, you will get different types of requirements. Okay, at that time, you have to use different events. Those all events we cannot cover here. Okay, but you just understand how can we write the logic for that one. Okay, fine. Uh, okay, so it is coming like this. So sometimes the customer will ask, like, so in the single screen only, here I want to display something sales orders, and in the left side, in the right side, I want to display some deliveries, sales orders and deliveries in the single screen. I want to display. How is it possible? Okay, that is possible here. So different types of requirements, but you need to understand where you need to understand here. Uh, First main thing is, so first of all, we need to create the screen. Okay, in that screen, we need to create some custom control. Okay, and in that custom control, how we are applying the data. So which data we are applying, okay, which data we are displaying. So those things we have to link, but directly we cannot link that one. Okay, we cannot directly link the total displaying data to the custom control. So in between of custom control and displaying data, in middle, one custom container will be there. So we need to link the custom container first of all. After that, one custom container to custom control, as shown in the last class. Okay, the diagram I shown you, right, in that way. Okay, first you need to understand that one, how to link. Okay, see here, double to screen I'm creating here. And in this double to screen, I'm just maintaining the custom control. I have maintained the name like CUST_CTRL. I'm giving the name for the custom control like this. Okay. So after this one, we need to link this custom control to custom container. So where I'm linking that one. Okay. In the PBO event, here I'm creating something object here for the custom container. Okay. So at that time, I'm giving the custom control name, means I'm linking these two things here. Custom control and custom container I'm linking here by creating the object. Okay. And after that one, the custom container and ALV grid, these two things we have to link. So for that one, I'm creating the object here, OBJ grid, and here I underscore parent is equal to OBJ CUSCON. So this is the object name. Okay. So if you understand this one, then 50% of the logic you can understand. So remaining thing is okay, because that is the normal ABAP only. Select queries, fetching the data, looping the data. These all things are normal only, normal things only. Okay. So in the earlier stage, in the starting stage, we will get confused here only most of the times. Okay. Here. So first of all, create the screen. In that screen, custom control. And that custom control, we need to link to the custom container. So by using the create object for the custom container, we can link here. And the custom container to ALV grid. By using the object to the ALV grid class, we can link here. Okay. And remaining things as usually. So this is one part. And coming to the events, so first of all, we need to declare the class. Okay, we need to declare one local class. Local class I'm declaring. In this class, I'm maintaining something method, event handler method. Okay, the method name for event double click, and this double click event is available in CLGUI grid class. And I'm implementing this one. Okay, the method is implementing here. Okay, in this way we have to work. Okay, please practice tries thrice like that, then you can understand it bit easily. Okay, by seeing the video, you can assume like, okay, I understand it. Then after 1 week or 10 days you will forget. Okay, damn sure you will forget. So practice it. So by seeing the video you will understand, but you will forget it easily. Okay, if you practice on it, you will remember it a bit long time. Okay, then in the next class, we will discuss a few more concepts in this OOPS ALV only. Okay, then bye. Jai Hind.